in what you see, so for example, like some customers, they just say like, oh, I want to have AI. And you say like, okay, what do you want to have? Like, oh yeah, I heard about this AI brain, right? Like, and I just want to have an AI brain. And then you go in and you say like, hey, let's see what you have. Like kind of doing almost like an audit, right? And say like, okay,
Right.
where do we actually start here? And is AI always the right solution? Because for example, what I just said, like this law case of like onboarding it was kind of like, or like what we're basically doing is like, and how we started was like they said, oh, like we want to onboard our clients more automatically. And that means like they send out questionnaires to their potential clients, and then clients fill this out, and then they kind of do an interview with them, like a in-person interview, and then they kind of have like the project with the client, you could say. And in this process, they were like, oh, we just need to have it with AI, right? And you realize, or like what we realized is they don't even have the infrastructure on which an AI could lie, because their data is everywhere. It's scattered everywhere, right? The data is in like a OneDrive with like one person access. And you're like, okay, you're a team. This is even like a security in general problem, but it doesn't make sense to just spin up an AI if you don't have an infrastructure. You say, okay, I know where the data lives. I know the data is clean. I know like how the data is set up. I know like where my projects live. I know like how it's set up. So we had to, with this audit, kind of first say, okay, we first build like the infrastructure, and then afterwards we can build the AI, but then you know like what's happening. And it's not just, okay, let's just do it somewhere and like just hope it doesn't break at some point. So that's like what you see a lot. I think that people just want to go because AI is so hot, right? Like, okay, let's just go everywhere. And then you say like, okay, you can do this, but let's go back, make sure it really sticks, make sure you really understand what's going on, how your data is set up, and then we can go.